Greg. Good afternoon, Finovate. I'm Santosh Radhakrishnan from 5 Degrees. We are the FinTech engineers. As FinTech engineers, we help financials build a very cool, innovative FinTechs and FinTech propositions using our digital banking platform called Matrix. Now, Matrix is a new generation technology platform which combines the power of a sophisticated CRM combined with an easy-to-use BPM engine and surrounded by an API integration layer, which helps you to be open and connect and consume the fast-growing FinTech ecosystem that you have. And one of the FinTech that we are very proud that we built very recently is ABN AMRO's Prosperi. We have invited Andrew here today to showcase how Prosperi is revolutionizing the digital wealth management market using Matrix. Over to you, Andrew.
Thank you very much. My name is Andrew Treithel. I'm the product owner of Prospery. And I'm going to tell you in the next 5 minutes how we plan to reinvent wealth management. We were given a clear mission 14 months ago. Use your knowledge of what you have in our proposition at the bank at the moment and use the weaknesses there to come up with a proposition that would disrupt the private wealth management market in Germany, France, and the Netherlands. We came up with Prospery. Prospery has 3 key elements. The first, an invest proposition, which has the unique features of having a fixed fee, as well as giving access to some of the top investment managers from around the world, which would normally not be available in these markets. Secondly, Prospery View. When we started with our robo-advisor, we said, well, actually, we spoke to customers, and a lot of these high net worth individuals actually said, but I keep an overview of my wealth in an Excel spreadsheet. So what we did, we took that process online, gave the customer an overview, and to make sure it was always up to date, we gave them the possibility to connect their banks. And finally, Prospery Coach. Via our customer interviews, we also noticed that people said, I don't need to have a discussion about whether I want to buy Apple or Google. I want to have a discussion about whether I should pay off my mortgage earlier, or whether I should invest, or whether I should sell my gold, or whether I should put that in cash. So we came up with Prospery Coach. The coach is always on the side of the customer. There's a fixed fee on the coach, so there's always looking out for what's in the best interest of the customer. So let's see what Prospery looks like. This is the main dashboard. As you can see, there's the big graph on the front is basically the evolution of the customer's wealth with the goals below. On the left-hand side, you can see what the customer's net wealth is. If we click inside, you can see what the customer's assets are and what the customer's liabilities are. This can easily be adjusted by clicking on the plus button. Up will come a choice. The customer can either add assets manually, which are not normally financial assets like gold or their house, or the customer can use our bank connection facility to choose from 95% coverage of Germany and Austria, and all that's needed is to put the username and password of the bank that they've chosen, and it's updated on a daily basis. So if we go back to the dashboard, obviously below we saw that the customer had an issue with one of his goals. Looking at the goals below, this customer has 3 goals. The first one, he wants to go on a world trip around the Pacific. He wants to buy a nice house on the beach, and he wants to get some extra income in his retirement. Obviously, this third goal is off track. The customer, as part of our free part of the application, can click on the goal suggestions button. Using the information that the customer gave us in his wealth overview, and using all of his goals, not just one goal, using all of his goals, using our algorithms, we can actually calculate and give an indication to the customer how much he needs to invest on a one-time basis and how much he needs to invest on a monthly basis, in this case, 383 euros. But as I mentioned before, this is the simple part of the analysis. Of course, there is the coach, which is always available via the chat with extended opening hours. There are a lot of meetings that this customer has had, so they're always available in the chat. If we just click on one of them, So you can see here all the meetings are stored, so they can be played back at any point in time. And if they can also be used together with the analysis that we've already provided, and they can be played back that the customer can view at his own leisure. So, to conclude, what was Prosperi all about? Well, firstly, we've given an application where the customer can get an overview of his wealth and can get first insights into the feasibility of his goals. Secondly, we give a coach who is able to help the customer with these financial planning questions. And finally, we have a revolutionary investment offering for a fixed fee of 239 euros per month. So I think really wealth management is never going to be the same after this. All of this has been possible with a lot of key vendors, including 5 Degrees, who've helped us build this at a very fast pace. They've been instrumental in making sure that our processes are properly managed when working with multiple vendors and also maintaining the customer data. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Andrew, for the fantastic demo and sharing your experience with us. Like we mentioned, Prosperi is one of the many that we have worked with and helped build their innovative propositions in retail, in SMEs, and private banking sector. Now, what you see here, I'm sorry. OK, you're supposed to see a dashboard of Matrix, which essentially shows how we are able to put together all the necessary data of a customer and all the processes that is going on within Prosperi in the Matrix platform. In summary, we, as 5 Degrees, believe that you can leverage on the Matrix platform and build your proposition in very few months. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you at our booth 51. Thanks.